Hi y'all, how y'all doing? My name is Rebecca and welcome to my channel. My mission today, I'm declaring to the world, to all you truck drivers, riggers, pipeliners, power plant workers, miners, mechanics, plumbers, laborers, scaffolders, boilermakers, motherfuckers, you guys, I want to help you so much. I worked around you so much over the years, and I love you so much. You're all usually just big teddy bears, and I just feel like a lot of you guys too come from this generations of addictions, or just this hard work, hard play mentality, which is fine. I'm not saying any of this is bad, but the only thing is I want a little bit more for you, and I want more for your children, is that you know your worth. So that no matter what is happening in the future here, whatever is happening with the government, whatever happening with the food control, that we understand ourselves enough that we know what's important for us and we need to fuel ourselves with. We know how to take care of ourselves so that we are in power of ourselves and we're in power of our lives, and that we're not going to roll over and just allow anything to happen to our families and to society, because we have the strength, we have the force, because we are empowered. If you know how to take care of yourself, which I'm going to show you how to, then you can take care of other things in your life, and you have the energy to care. We can't do everything perfect, but I can show you a lot of things that you're not doing in your life that are really easy to apply to your life, that is going to help you to detox on day to day, regardless if you're accidentally taking in things with more metals or something like that. It doesn't really matter. We know that we're ingesting a lot of chemicals and toxins every day, but the thing is, what you can do is just try to do as many things as natural as possible, starting to respect yourself and understand why sleep is so important and how to get that, and also learning about the energetics of your body. And really, really, what's most important is that you awaken to the fact that your true nature is spirit. We're not this mind, we're not this body. The mind is actually just all the information that we have been given from society, and some of that information is great. It's we are just, their mind is what we think is the truth, because our government told us this, because our parents told us this, which the government told the parents. Our mind is it's just the echoing of society. But now I know that there's a lot of stuff that is just not true. And there's a lot of people that we thought that we could respect and listen to, that they let us down. And so now we have to begin to learn how to take care of ourselves, just like they do in other countries, in other parts of the world. Where they don't have free medical care and stuff like that. People learn how to take care of themselves. And, we can use the medical care system. It is great in so many ways. If you have to get a surgery, if you get into a car accident and you need some support like that, fuck yeah. Our system is amazing. But I'm here to help you where your doctors are dropping the ball with your diet and lifestyle, and to allow you to know that, to really find your true healing, and to not even just healing, maybe you're not sick, but it's are you depressed? Are you fucking wasting $100, $200 a night or a week on your vices? What if you could save those $200 and you could put it towards something nicer? Maybe you want to go on a cool vacation. Maybe you want to save up some money for something beautiful. When I was 10 years ago, I was in India. I had my first yoga class, and I actually went for a private yoga class because I was ashamed to go to a yoga class because I wasn't very strong or flexible and didn't know anything about yoga. And I got this really nice lady who's this yogi, just beautiful. She taught me some stuff, and she taught me about just breathing in the different parts of my lungs. And it just shifted my life. You know, that's how I started like awakening to the fact that I just didn't know anything about my own mechanics of my body. And I have a lot of these lessons that I want to share with y'all. Okay. I made YouTube videos about them, but as well as I want to help you guys in the courses, kind of giving you little bite-sized activities to do throughout, over months. There's like different time frames depending on what you need. Just reach out to me. And I can also even, maybe like, this is the thing, is I'm just beginning to work with y'all. I just did one 6-week challenge, and now I want to work with more people, and I know that you guys are working a lot. So I need to kind of work with some people and talk about, see, like, what kind of time commitment do you have? Not in your mind, but really, what can you really give me? And give to the change, give to yourself, not to give me, but I'm going to be your coach. And I want to help you guys, waking up to your true potential. If you feel the calling, you know that you need to change something in your diet and lifestyle. If you know that you want to feel healthier, that you want to look healthier, that you want to have a healthier retirement. I met a lot of guys over the years that they just kind of had this idea in their mind that they just were going to die young. That's so sad. That's so sad, because it's like, it doesn't have to be the truth, but that is something that's been implanted in your mind. It's a limited belief. You don't have to die young if you don't want to. And you don't have to get arthritis, and you don't have to get diabetes, and you don't have to get Alzheimer's. And you don't have to get gastritis, and you can heal your gastritis, and you can heal your leaky gut, and you can heal your insomnia, and you can heal your depression, and you can become stronger, you can become more flexible, and you can remember what it was like to have joy and to be connected to your body. Maybe you were never connected to your body. Give me an opportunity to work with you, to teach you some things that are going to really blow your mind. I just ran out of battery and everything else. I don't know where I was at there. But to summarize it all up, there's a couple of different parts of healing, but it's healing in a mind, body, and spirit. Now, to heal a spirit, there's different things to do. We do different exercises. We do breath work, which helps us to connect with our respiration, or spirit. We helps us to connect to our energy. We do yoga, which moves the energies in our body. It also allows our body to be nice and strong and flexible in preparation for meditation. Meditation is when you go beyond the mind, your awareness goes beyond the mind, and you get into altered state of consciousness. And these altered states you can really attract a lot of healing, and it can be very calming to the nervous system on a scientific basis. There's certain protocols around sleep that allow you to have more production of melatonin, which is really important for your spiritual activation, as well as really important for your health. There's eating a certain real food diet will allow you to be able to think better, to have more energy, and to be not on these different stimulants and things that are in the foods that are blocking our natural receptors, especially in our mind, and also things that have so much sugar in it. Not talking about fruit, but processed sugars that are just giving us these highs and lows all day long. There's a lot of things that will be recommended to begin doing, to begin trying and seeing how you feel when you try these things. Because if you've never tried it, you just heard about it, then you're doing yourself a big disservice. And I know where you're coming from. When I first went to India, I went there as a backpacker. I'm a backpacker. And I went to India, I don't know why. Actually, I did have this calling. I had my first calling to go learn about Reiki there. I didn't even know what Reiki was. I never knew anybody who had Reiki, got Reiki. I never got Reiki. When I watched a video about Reiki with my sister, before I went to India, it was like like cringe. Like I was so embarrassed about it because it's just like, watch this like lady like having her hands over somebody and you can't see it. It looked really weird, kind of crazy. But for some reason there was something in me. And I think that was like a calling from God in my mind, like in my belief system now, that, you know, that from the divine, that I went there in India. I cleaned up my diet because it's illegal to drink and illegal to eat meat where I was. And so I was just eating like vegetables. I was just like eating really healthy meals. And then I was doing this energy stuff, which there was all these protocols about certain things I had to do so that my energy would be the best. And so the energy would like move the best in my body. So I was like following this like strict, protocol so that my energetic body would be the most receptive and everything. And then, you know, when my Reiki master, she told me that, you're going to be a yoga teacher, I just like laughed at her because I had never even done yoga before. Like maybe once in college, like once I went to a yoga class, like a hot yoga class in Edmonton, but it was like not spiritual at all. And it was like one time. And I was like, I hated it actually. It was like, I was so hot and sweaty. And then, so she told me that. I was like, that's not going to happen. But I ended up going to like International Yoga Festival like 3 months later. And then like, just like things started happening, which I just started kind of like awakening. And I started having these like different spiritual experiences, different energetic experiences. I started having different desires in life. You know, that moment I had just started a relationship with like this like very successful businessman, and we're like living in this very like a mansion on the ocean, and it was just like this really like cool time of life. And we had met when I was like a meat eating, whiskey drinking. I just finished working at 6 months in a power plant, you know, and it was just like I was like a whole different vibe then. But then, you know, the divine had another plan for me. So if you're curious, then just send me a message and I'll send you a message back with some more details. You can also book a session with me. Just if you want to have just like a chat, I have this like 15-minute windows open. If you just want to kind of chat with me and meet me, get to know my energy, and I can find out what you're looking for. Because maybe you just want a consultation, but I think that you probably want to join a group because the group energy is amazing.